Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. This new update to Marauders is going to come out very soon, or may as well even actually come out by the time this video is out. But the main buff is that they're going to actually be changed so that they actually get 2 times the amount of DPS when they are in the Bastion mode. And I'm very hyped for this because I've always wanted to have a buff to Marauders. Finally, I'm getting the feeling of coolness or feeling of mightiness from these ships that they actually deserve through the insane DPS. So I'm on the test server right here. So this is just my classical Paladin Marauder I use for L4 missions, but if we're going simulating with the Bastion module activated, you see he's got 2.4k DPS. Absolutely crazy. I've got this mission arc right here, which I want to demonstrate to you guys. It's the pot and kettle one, and I don't actually usually do this mission arc because it involves killing a lot of Amarians. But because of that, it'll make so that I get very bad at mass standings. And the problem is, if I've done too many of these before without knowing about this standing change, and if I actually go on my interactions. We'd take a quick look at my Amar standings. They're not particularly fond of me. You can see they're minus 4.7. If it goes under minus 5, if I go into Amar space, they are going to actually attack me on sight. So I do not want that to happen. We're just going to then... But since we're in the test server, it doesn't matter. So I just want to do it for demonstration purposes because... This is quite good for the Paladin specifically because the Amarian ships in this mission at least, or this line of missions, they have low EM and thermal resistances, so the Paladin is going to chew through them very easily compared to other ships. Also, it's just in general a very, very NPC dense mission arc. This mission we're gonna do now, it's actually a mission involving you just taking out these mines, so it's not like a whole lot of stuff there, but there will still be a lot of targets to take out. But later down the mission arc line, there'll be these missions with so many NPCs, and we're just gonna absolutely annihilate them with our Paladin, like just wipe them off the field. It's gonna be so fun when we get there. We're gonna start off with this mine sweeping mission. So how it works, it's kind of like these mines that you have to destroy, and when you destroy them, some NPCs come out of them. So there'll actually be quite a lot of NPCs after they've actually accumulated. You've destroyed quite a few mines. You'll see here. I'll actually get. It's going to seem very simple at first, but there'll actually be quite a lot of NPCs. I was a bit confused at first because I thought that this buff to Marauder DPS, it was this 50% increase because it was a bit worded weirdly in the dev blog. But basically, it was saying they meant it was a 50% reduction in the cycle time of large weapons. So that means that like the time for one cycle is half the speed, or half the duration as it currently was or before was. So this will essentially make so that you're firing double the amount. They was just worded a bit weirdly, but I'm really happy that we're going to have the crazy DPS, 2.4k DPS. I could add some implants and get even more DPS. And you could actually get even more DPS with the Golem, actually. The Golem actually has really good DPS with the torpedoes. Absolutely crazy. I feel like the Golem is going to be mega OP, actually, because you can reach out very far with the Javelin torpedoes and still do a lot of DPS. And the target painters are going to make you apply really good. The Golem is going to be pretty OP. I'm even actually considering to get a Golem. I haven't got one yet, but I'm considering to get one. Unfortunately, the Marauder prices just jumped up so high as soon as this update was announced. It was very unfortunate because I was thinking, oh, should I get a Golem? But now I'm thinking, no, I'm not really sure because they usually go for like just over 1 bill Marauders. Now they're going for over 1.5 bill, all of them. It's quite annoying. But we're here, we're in the mission, and we've got all these drone mines we have to take out. So I'll just go here a little bit more forward, just so we're in range of this 50-kilometer one over here, because we get about, just our fall off is 50 kilometers when I activate Bastion and this optimal range script right here. So I just want to be a bit closer, and then we're just going to go to work. Okay, I think now is a good time to activate the Bastion module. Let's just lock up everything. Look at these. Each one of these groups, 1.1k DPS. It's like a battleship each one of these. So I've got basically like 2 battleships in one right here. Okay, let's just come to a halt. Let's go to work. Start shooting. There's a one tapping these things. Come on, come on. You're going to see that there's going to be a lot of NPCs spawning soon. my drone mines these guys out. They're good. Yeah, see it now. Now the NPCs are falling in. Let's just do all the destroy all the mines at once, just so that we can have the maximum amount of NPCs on the grid. There we go. That was not a whole lot of NPCs actually. I thought there were going to be more than that. Ah, and the mission is done as well. That was a bit anticlimactic. Oh, we'll take out these NPCs as well. Aligned to the Heora gate. Deactivate their bastion. Okay, let's just see now how fast this will go. Oh, it should go pretty fast taking these guys out. It's going pretty fast. I mean, not crazily fast. I think it has a bit to do with their cruisers as well, so they're going to get a bit of, you know, it's not going to be the perfect tracking issues when they're pretty close to as they are right now. We've got deactivated the bastion as well. Okay, let's go to the next mission, because the next mission is a courier mission, and I'm just going to skip over that. But the one after that, definitely, there are going to be a lot of NPCs to destroy. In this case, I don't know why. Usually I'm used to having a lot more NPCs in this mission. Maybe it could have to do that I just destroyed all the mines so quickly that they didn't have enough time to spawn or something. But I'm used to them being a lot more NPCs than actually, so I'm a bit surprised right there. Paladin, I guess, is just too strong for the mines.
The Stargate denies you permission to jump at the moment.
Oh yeah. Bastion. There's a Bastion thing where you have activated Bastion module, you can't go through the gate. It's just like that.
The Stargate denies you permission to jump at the moment.
Thank you very much. Okay. Let's dock up here. Just curious how far this courier mission is. I was really impressed there when we were destroying the mines. You see how like fast the weapons were cycling? We just like blah 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 blah. It was so fast because I'm not used to them cycling that fast. It feels like the cycle time of frigate weapons, because frigate weapons, generally speaking, are quite they're quite fast in their cycle time. Okay, so it's just the courier mission. I'm going to do this just really quickly, and then we can get back to the next mission. Okay, so there we go. I've done that courier mission back here in Heora. I'm going to go to the system of Ibas's and purge some Amarians. And my character is an Amarian himself, so I feel like I'm being a bit of a traitor right here. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. This Paladin is just going to slap all these Amarians. Their own kind is turning on them. Not only am I an Amarian character, but I'm also using a very iconic Amarian ship. It would be more iconic this would be a lot more fitting if I went up against some Minmatarians, actually, because I know that there's, pretty sure there's an equivalent of this mission for Minmatars, so I should have been going up against the Minmatars and just wiping them clean from the space of New Eden in the mighty Paladin. 2.4k DPS. It's got 2 of these mega pulse lasers. So much DPS. Okay, it's only 500 something now, but with Bastion, we're gonna go crazy. It's glitched actually right now with the golem, because the golem, you don't see any DPS changes actually. So I've got this torpedo golem right here. If I go here and overrage, see, this doesn't change with the Bastion module here. Doesn't change at all right here. It's a bit strange. The Kronos though, it seems like it does work. So for some reason, Kronos does work. Paladin seems to work. Golem doesn't work. So yeah, 2.9k DPS. But you have to always remember that with the impressive DPS of these heavy neutron cannons, or these neutron blaster cannons, you always have that really, really crap range. So just always keep that in mind. But 2.9k DPS, really good. And you could obviously put more DPS modules if you really wanted to. Well, that's amazing DPS right there. See, now how much would we actually get if we put a magnetic field stabilizer, and actually let's put even a blinged one. Federation there. Oh, 3.2k DPS. This is like Dreadnought or carrier, more than even some carriers or Dreadnoughts actually. I think they do more this DPS. I think they do around this. Maybe not Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts I think do 10k DPS. If I recall correctly, or I'm just completely oblivious. I am completely oblivious actually, because I think that's maybe a max spooled Zenitra that does 10k DPS, not a standard Dreadnought. Whatever. Okay, we're here in the mission. I'm gonna get a bit closer actually, because they're quite far away. Just go to the center of the action, and maybe even go for a tracking speed script, since there's a lot of small stuff here. Actually, let's just deploy it straight away. We're going to go and take out these tiny mosquito frigates, blap them from the surface of the Earth. Or not, there's not really any Earth here, so doesn't that phrase doesn't make any sense right here. But we can start going to work on these frigates at least. There we go. Let's take them out. There we go. Take this guy out. Yes, yes, yes. And this thing needs a bit of a reload. There's a conflag. There we go. Shoot them up. Good, good. Can this guy hit? Please hit. Is he under our guns now already? Ah, that's the annoying thing. If I was in a torpedo golem, this guy would not be under my guns now. I'm pretty sure he would die very quickly, especially with the javelins. Probably would get one-shotted or something, actually. Okay, let's go and attack this guy. As there's a frig over here, I want to take this guy, actually. There we go, one shot there. And I think I do need a bit of a range script because I was having a bit of issues right there hitting that guy. It's a bit of an optimal range. There we go. Yeah, and now we start shooting. Okay, there. Should do a little bit more DPS now. It's still, we've got a bit of a fall off here. It's getting in range of the fall off, actually. Outpost defender, just a car. It's got these weird dragon. No, it's not a dragonfly. It's the other one. Templar fighter of the Amar. Just knock out these battle cruisers. Yeah, look at that, just slapping them. We can actually have our drones go on this guy. Let's take out the small stuff that's up close. We can always take out these turrets in the meantime. And I think this mission has the thing where it's like it involves you having to wait a little bit until the next spawns actually happen. It's not just something that they respawn straight away. Let's see. Attack this guy. There we go. Take out these just outposts as well. I think you have to do that. You destroy all enemies in the vicinity. Okay, I'm not sure actually. There we go. Taking out pretty much everything here. Nothing left apart from this outpost defender. This Paladin just purged everything. There we go. Now we've got stuff for spawning in. And do a couple of repair cycles actually. Oh yeah, we sniped that guy off the field. There we go. Attack this recon ship over here. Have our drones go for the outpost defender that's over here. I think actually I have to go for Scorch because this guy is just too far away. Not really doing any damage to him. Could you maybe even put the tracking speed script to increase DPS actually? Now these guys should die really quickly. Just one shot. And of course this random outpost defender is here. To be honest, I probably should have skipped this mission actually because it's just a bunch of like these cruisers spawning in. It's nothing really significant. I just think the last wave it was the one that had a lot of battleships, but definitely like part 5. Yeah, that's the one that has like a really big battleship wave. I know it does. I'm just getting a bit mixed up with the 4th one and the 5th one. You have to destroy these recon ships because I think the law is that we're kind of trying to lure out these recon ships. Like they're a special type of ships that we need to lure out by attacking other things. There we go. Actually, let's take out these frigates. One shot them. There we go. Now I go for these guys. So easy. Well, MWD is on all the time. Shouldn't have had that one. Destroyed another bunch of these recon ships, and it doesn't seem like the mission is wanting to end. No, I guess there's nothing interesting in this crappy mission. It's gonna be all in part 5. There we go. Finished this mission. It was nothing impressive. It was just a bunch of cruisers and frigates. It seemed like, but definitely the next one. I'm just looking here actually, just to be sure. I was looking here at this Eve survival guide, and I'm seeing here it's just a ton of battleships that we're going to be killing in the next mission. So that's when I want to see some actual Paladin action, because this felt like just this felt a little bit pathetic what these guys were throwing at us. There's absolutely no chance whatsoever. It's going to be a proper battle in the next one, I can say that for sure. Now just to wait until this extended timer time ends, because it goes for such a long time. Okay, so now I've accepted the 5th part of the mission. This is where we're going to actually encounter a ton of NPCs that we're actually going to demonstrate with this amazing DPS in the Paladin to just shred through. It's going to be absolutely amazing because they're going to have really low EM and thermal resistance. So they're going to go down like flies. It's going to probably feel like attacking like those. You know how in the high sec where you can attack those refuges and dens, how the NPCs go down so quickly here? I think the battleships here is going to feel the same way. This mission actually doesn't offer any bounties. It actually only offers reward when it comes to from the NPCs in the tags you get. You can actually earn a lot of ISK from that. But I would never usually do this mission, as I said before. It's because of just the standing penalty. It's too much. I want to still be able to go to a Marian space, and to be honest, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like to have to. So, do you see all those battleships right there? You're crazy. But I don't like to have to not being able to do these missions because of standings. I think either is just straight up remove the standing change or make it a lot smaller, because I just think it's unfortunate, because I don't think I think there are many players who are just never do this mission. Or I don't see a reason to do this mission, because I think that pretty much every player would want to be able to go to most regions of space. Like, I don't see a reason why someone would just want to do missions and not be able to go to a Mars space. Like, I think it's just it just feels a bit stupid to me, unnecessary. It just okay, I understand, lore-wise it makes sense that if you destroy a certain faction ships, then they're obviously going to hate you, but I don't know. Hey, when it comes to just being able to do this mission, I feel it's a bit stupid. Just not being able to go to space just for doing a few missions. I don't like that. So we've got a ton of NPCs here. We'll go towards the acceleration gate just to get in the middle of everything. I'm going to blast these guys to bits. Okay, let's just see now. If we go 100 kilometers, we can maybe MJD even, actually. Yes, MJD. This will be actually a pretty good MJDing opportunity, actually. Just get a vector going on right there. There we go. MJD. And then when we get in range, or when we land from the MJD, we're just going to Bastion up, and then we'll go crazy. Okay, let's lock up all these frigates just so we don't have any frigates on our tail. Activate script for improved tracking. Let's go to work. Let's just take out these frigates, because I don't want to have frigates just kiting us. Come on, destroy them. Kill this guy. Yes, good. So take out these frigates, just to blitz through these frigates. Blitz through the frigates. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay. This one, they're falling like absolute flies, these guys. These guys, they're just one-shotting these guys. Okay, good. We're taking a little bit of damage now. Aggro is going to increase. We're just going to focus on the battleships to take out as much DPS as possible. Going to flip over to range script and conflag, and we're going to go with our high DPS ammunition right now. Okay, there we go. These guys are in range. Swip over to the optimal range, and we're going to start shooting these guys. These guys are going to fall really fast. See that? They're taking a lot of damage. Shields actually didn't go down as fast as I thought they would go. I thought they would go down instantly, more or less, for the amount of damage we're doing, but their armor seems to be going down quite fast. I'm used to actually NPCs just having if they're armor tank, they're just one-shotted their shields, and but the armor went down quicker than I expected, so that's good. You can see they're just going down really quickly. Let's go and take these guys. You have to just shoot everything that's in range. These two guys at 60 kilometers, I'm not too interested in these guys because it's going to take a bit of time to be able to shoot them. Let's just focus them actually all on one target. Let's see how fast that goes. In fact, maybe it's better even to have I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be better to even have a tracking speed script when they're this fast. Nah, I don't think so. It's good to have that range. Okay, let's see. That battleship went down really fast. Just smashing these guys. Look at that. He's just going down so fast. Marauder's OP now. And I've barely got even any tank anyway. I'm just face tanking all this stuff. That's how powerful the Marauders are. I wish there were more missions like this that didn't involve standing hits, because pretty much this is one of the, I think this is one of the highest densely populated missions you can do in L4 missions. I don't think there are any other ones that are as densely populated as this. We'll see a bit more NPCs in the next pocket as well. But it's unfortunate because I wish that more missions like this existed, actually, where you can have so much like, just chewing through NPCs, where these Marauders will actually be worth it with their high DPS. I don't really feel like it's so much worth it in the blitzing of missions. People have even pointed that out, that, yeah, okay, whatever, you get good DPS new Marauders, but that's not going to make you do missions particularly fast if you're going to do blitzing. And that's very true. You won't be able to do blitzing at all very fast in this, because the 90-second time for being locked down with the Bastion module is going to be really bad. Even the increased DPS is not going to be worth the amount of time you'll have to spend doing blitzing of missions. But if there existed more of these extremely NPC dense missions like this one right here, then I think that it definitely would be very fun with the Marauders, actually. Something I'm actually considering for the Marauders is actually to use them in the Triglavian minor victory systems. You know those Triglavian systems, if you maybe have seen a video I posted not so long ago. It was about the Triglavian minor victory systems, and there actually are a lot of Triglavians there, and I think that actually a Marauder would do pretty well there, just chewing through these Triglavians, getting a salvage, you know. Okay, this guy's pretty far away, it's not doing much damage. I'll go with the Scorch. There we go. Scorch.
Our module has run out of charges.
Okay, but I think they would do pretty good in the Triglavian minor victory systems, actually, because I think you do need quite a bit of tank to be able to do those sites. But now you'll have DPS and tank with the Marauders, and if you, especially if you have like 2 of them, then I think you will be able to do those Triglavian minor victory systems really well. I've not really looked into it, how exactly they work, but I know that they are quite difficult, the sites you can do there. A completely different league to the emerging conduits, as far as I understand. Let's actually deactivate this cycle, because we don't really need any more cycles after this. There we go, take out this guy. This is Imperial Ultraviolet. It's one of the, I think, more elite battleships, because it's Apocalypse. They tend to be pretty beefy, those guys. Let's go take out this guy. And just battle cruisers next. We can just go towards the acceleration gate now at this point, actually. The battle cruisers, they're not really going to be particularly strong at all, actually. Now let's go to use the MWD. Maybe do a couple of cycles here. Let's start shooting these battle cruisers. There we go. We can even deploy our drones just to speed stuff up a bit. I want to just get in range of this acceleration gate. I think there's actually going to be even more NPCs in the next room. It's going to be fun to see what happens there. Let's go with a bit of a tracking speed script, actually. There we go. It's lagging a bit, actually, with the server. Test server, generally speaking, is a bit laggier than the normal server. Oh yeah, you see that we're doing a lot more damage now with the tracking speed script, actually. Oh, now it's just completely missing. Slow down a bit, and now definitely will do more damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we'll just make our way towards here. Now this guy is too far away, this cruise over here. Just pop this cruise over here. Thing to remember with acceleration gates is always big to small, so you know which direction it is, because I always got a bit confused in the beginning which direction the acceleration gates go, but it's always big to small. That's just the way it is. We call our drones, we don't need our drones now. This guy's going go down really fast. There we go. Now we can go here to the next room. Come on, drone, yeah. He managed to get into the Paladin before I left. Okay, let's see, what have we got in the next room right here. This is the final battle, or the big area. Let's see now, just if we can go here, will be a good location. I think this would be a good location. Then we MJD over there, and then we Bastion up, and then just snipe everything. We just lock up all these frigates just to be able to snipe them off the grid as soon as we get in our MJD position. There we go. Okay, activate Bastion. Start shooting these guys. There we go. Dead quickly. Oof, yeah, snipe these guys. It's easy peasy. Let's go. Be quick with the frigates, because you don't want them to get under my guns. If they get under my guns, I'm going to have my drones take it out. Now it'll take a long time. Okay, now we will want to go with some range, and I think we'll want to go with Conflag. Now they're not really in range for Conflag. We'll go for Scorch. Just take them out like this. Just take out all the battleships, because that's where all the DPS is coming from. The battleships is where all the DPS is coming from. Take them all out. There's nothing really more to worry about on the field. I've not got the most amount of tanks, so I think they will break me if I don't kill them fast enough. But in these kind of situations, DPS works a lot as your tank, because you just kill them so quickly they don't have enough time to kill you. So that's just the name of the game. So they're getting close, I think, and they're soon going to be in optimal range for Conflag. So we're going to switch over soon. Let's see, this guy, actually, we could actually even put optimal range. There we go. It's just so laggy with this module. I'm always flipping the script at the wrong time, so it's just annoying to have to switch over. Okay, but we'll go.
Module has run out of charges.
Shoot this guy. Come on. There we go. It was an optimal range of 31 kilometers. Let's see, now they've got a bunch of these destroyers over here, actually. Destroyers are pretty easy to hit compared to frigates, though. So there's not really much to worry about in terms of tracking, actually. There will actually even come reinforcement waves. That's something with this site. It's just so much stuff that comes here. Man, we just chewing through these guys. Absolutely chewing through these guys. Look at this, just chewing through these guys. Okay, shoot this guy. Graze. We're just getting a bunch of grazing shots. It doesn't seem like it's really... I need more range. This conflag is not so good at this range. I feel like I need to get a bit closer. And maybe this location I decided to bastion up in is not particularly good. If I had like a... If I had a torpedo golem, it would actually be quite a bit better, because the javelin does more DPS than the Scorch. It has about the same range, and the Rage does a lot more DPS and has 52 kilometer range, so that's even more than this. The only thing is with these, with the Paladin, you can kind of one-shot frigates a lot easier just because of the way tracking works. If you're really far away, you can just one-shot stuff, but that's not really how it works when it comes to missile-based ships. Okay, let's take out this guy over here. Imperial Batava. I wonder, this is like going to be world records, and obviously I can imagine that I've prioritized maybe not so well the targets, but records are definitely going to be set with Marauders to doing this kind of mission. Because this mission, I remember it being such a slow mission. I actually did this mission a long time ago in my guild, actually. the guild, actually, I actually did it a really long time ago. I was just speed tanking stuff, able to somehow just avoid damage, and it was it worked out pretty good. But it took like I think 2 hours to be able to do it, so it was a long time. This, I think we could easily do this in just I don't know what total time is, maybe 15-20 minutes. We came here at 54. I think I started a little bit after that, so it's just it's gone about a little over 15 minutes, but I would say 15 minutes of mission running time because they didn't start up straight away. Okay, let's shoot the Ultara. Is there anything more on this, or is just these guys left? I feel like there are going to be some reinforcement waves, because I remember that there was some like Navy apocalypses that warped in. Let's see if there is a reinforcement wave. Otherwise, this mission is done pretty quickly with the without me even really noticing. I'm just shooting away with my pulse lasers, and it's just everything in range seems to just be dying so quickly. Look at this. Look at all these wrecks right here. It's not a whole lot of wrecks, actually, to be honest, but it's a lot of battleships. That's the thing. Each one of these has like 1 or 2 million, I think, worth tags. Tags are worth actually quite a lot. More than bounties, actually. They can be very useful because they're used a lot in like LP stores, I think. Okay, let's switch over to tracking speed because these guys are small and pretty close in the range. This stupid lag. Look at this. Just red for... I couldn't change it for a long time. Okay, there we go. So now they should die very quickly. Yeah, good. Slap that guy. Is there anything left? Okay, I guess the mission was done. That was it. Destroyed a bunch of battleships right here, like as if it was nothing, with the Paladin. It was really satisfying. I hope that CCP adds more content that is like this, where they have like a lot of heavy NPC dense rooms. To be honest, I wish they would add more, just straight up just add more L4 missions that were similar to this and didn't have these stupid standing implications, because it really does not. I never run these missions anymore because of that. Just adding new types, maybe some Guristas ones, you could just have this but with the Guristas, or something with Blood Raiders, you may as well do that. Something I was also thinking of, I told you before, is the Edencom or the Triglavian minor victory system. That could be possible, but something I've just been like brainstorming about is that I wish they added some kind of like abyssal site, maybe like with one room where you just get waves of NPCs going at you, and then it's kind of fitting for Marauders, and then you could like have the higher tiers, or you have to have a really good tank and DPS to be able to take them out. I just wish there was some kind of abyssal site for battleships, and Marauders would be the optimal choice for the higher tiers. That would be really fun, at least. Alright, there we go. A ton of NPCs have died in a very short period of time by the hand of this mighty Paladin. Just redeployed my Bastion module. That sound effect was amazing. But it was all in all a really satisfying experience, and I'm really looking forward to using Marauders on Tranquility when the update comes live. Hope you guys enjoyed this video right here, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.